Tansi I am Bruce Dumont. Oh, sorry, I'll just do that over.
After 12 years at the helm as president of the Métis Nation, British Columbia, Bruce Dumont has decided it's time to start a new journey. Born to Cree parents, President Dumont was the fifth oldest in a family of 10. He grew up living a traditional Métis lifestyle near Sundre, Alberta, where his father hunted and trapped to keep his family fed, while his mother tanned hides and made clothing and bedding to keep them warm. As he grew up, a young Bruce worked at a gas station, bagged groceries, and logged during summer months. It was a hard life, but his working years eventually took him to British Columbia, where he learned a trade as an electronics apprentice and became a Red Seal journeyman.
I come from a family of tradesmen. 5 brothers were all tradesmen, Red Seal journeymen. I'm also a safety professional. I'm also looking for work.
As time passed, he set aside his electronics equipment for a podium and a mic. It seemed not only was Métis blood running through his veins, but so was an itch for a career in what would be more than 20 years in Métis politics, starting in 1972, from the local level all the way to the provincial.
Mr. President, Bruce, it's Michael DeYoung. Bruce, you became president just before I became Minister of Aboriginal Relations and Reconciliation. You immediately reached out and educated me, showed me the work that was taking place within Métis Nation, BC. I can't ever repay you for your patience and thoughtfulness in that regard, except to again emphasize how grateful I am and how impressed I am with the work you've done and what has been achieved by Métis Nation BC under your leadership. Have fun tonight. President Bruce, congratulations, thank you, and all the best.
Sorry, I just stumbled on that.
That's okay.
I'll do it once more. This might be all day, eh? These two old guys were sitting on the porch having their morning coffee, watching the girl go by, and talking away. And the one guy said, I worked for 60 years, and he said, now the compensation board gave me a hearing aid. He said, and it's state of the art. I can hear a pin drop. He said I can hear all the high tones, the low tones. And the other old guy said, well, what kind is it? He said, about 10 o'clock. He's in the Métis Nation BC. Got that all backwards.
Nice.
As president, Bruce presented hundreds of times about what and who the Métis are, and sat on dozens of committees both provincially and nationally.
I certainly wish to thank you for the contributions you've made to the Métis movement, for the cultural role that you played, for the great demonstrations of dancing that you and Joanne have done across the homeland, for serving as a minister in the cabinet of the Métis Nation, for being a witness in the current court cases in Saskatchewan, and talking about the great kinship connections that you have across the homeland. I wish you well in your retirement, and of course, you're always welcome to participate with us as we move forward. Thank you.
Bruce was respected by peers and fellow politicians, appreciated and welcomed by Métis throughout the homeland. He met thousands of well-wishers, shook their hands, stood for countless photos, danced a jig or two, and flew from coast to coast to coast to learn and understand about this great land and the people who occupy it.
The brain fart here. Way up there in northern Saskatchewan.
Hi, Bruce. Well, 12 years has come and gone, and I think you'll agree with me. It went by us so quickly. But it's always important to recognize that, people should never be forgotten for the years of service and the hard work they've done, especially for yourself in British Columbia. You proved to be the leader that they needed, and you've done a great job for all Métis in British Columbia. And on behalf of the Métis people of this province in Manitoba, I want to say clearly, thank you. On behalf of all Métis citizens in Manitoba and the Métis Nation as a whole. What good thing about this, Bruce, is now you get a chance to spend all this time with your lovely wife, Joanne, your children, your grandchildren. So again, on behalf of the Métis people in Manitoba, you do well and get a good rest and spend time with your family. Thank you again.
Nancy, President Dumont, this is your old friend Milt Wright calling. I just want to say that my memories of working with the Métis Nation will always feature you, your family, and the other members of your executive, and to thank the Métis community and yourself for making me feel so welcomed and so honored. So with that, I will say have a remarkable evening, many honors coming your way, enjoy your retirement, and Marseille.
Would apply. Number 12 shouldn't be heard either because it has already been stated.
President Dumont?
I guess ditto, is that it? Or? No, I agree with my peers. As you all know, we have but we've come a long ways from having a fire in a blanket. And Toby says he used to patch the holes in the blanket so they don't get the wrong message. Elvis says, thank you very much. So the Métis say, hi, kinats kumatin now. Good afternoon, everyone. Bruce Dumont, President of the Métis Nation, BC. This will be my last report at an AGA. Are you happy for that, or is that you just giving me? On behalf of the Métis Nation, BC, our board of directors and our staff, hi, kinas kumatinao.
You have worked tirelessly for the Métis people of British Columbia. It has been an honor and a privilege having you as our president. I am proud to call you my friend. I know you'll stay connected. However, enjoy your retirement. Spend time with family and friends. Now get onto that golf course. You deserve it.
Thank you very much. What did the buffalo say to his son when he left for college? Bye, son.